Welcome back to Whatever Garage. Okay, Toby's on. And there you go. All right, we got help coming today. So while I wait for him, I'm gonna top off the antifreeze. My buddy's coming, he's bringing his son. His son is thinking about going into a career of automotive repair. He wants to work for Lamborghini or Ferrari, I believe. So you got to start somewhere. So I'm going to give him a dose of what it looks like to be underneath the car today to see if he can endure, or to see if he just enjoys it, I guess. Still sounds pretty empty, but at least we know it's not leaking. And this is 50/50 antifreeze, just to let you know. I don't see anything yet. This normally ends in a big spill. You know, as many times as I've been to O'Reilly's this week, I still have not gotten a damn radiator cap. Sounds like she's getting up higher. I don't know why I keep looking at it. I can't see in there. Don't go anywhere. Stay. I thought I brought a flashlight. Fall down. Good job. What are you doing over here, Toby? Hey. Toby. All right, you know what? You're fired. Fired. You're probably filming this damn thing the whole time, as far as I know. All right, flashlight. I must have left it over there. I lost the cap. It was just a dust cap. Woohoo, I see it. I think that is exactly 2.5. If I can get this last little bit in, it'll be 2.5. But you know what? It doesn't need it right now. We can hold off. Wait till we start it. There it is. Oh, watch my ass. All right, we're getting ready to prime the motor one more time before we try to start this. I had to learn last time that you had to do this on full power before it to pump anything. There we go. You see it? And down here, number 8. Actually, that's 7. There's the other one. Yep, there's that one. Here we go, this one. Should be coming in. Come on, damn it. There it goes. There we go. Just let it flow for a minute or so. All right, the biggest problem we're gonna have right now is getting the keyway on the oil pump to match up with that before we plug it in.
Matter of fact,
it's in.
Use that as an example because that's the angle.
It's on top dead center. When you're going to put this in, this is your vacuum advance, okay? That's always on that side. As you put this in, you're going to want this to line up with your number 1 cylinder, okay? When it hits the keys, you're going to be off a little bit. When it hits the teeth in there, it's going to turn it. There we go. Okay, it moved and it's not in the right spot.
Still don't think you.
I need a screwdriver. We need to relocate that pin inside that one for this to go down into. Because for its final rest, it's going to have to.
Take a fall in. You should turn over. You never turned over the first time, dude.
All right, after almost getting electrocuted by the starter, we're gonna try and start it now. First start, first take. Going once. Nothing.
You didn't get nothing to your starter.
Huh? Do what?
Your starter should at least be engaging.
No shit. All right. That was a dud.
Killed that camera.
Yep. Go ahead and turn that up. All right, we got two issues I want to rectify right now. One, the no power issue. We came to notice that the back of the wiring harness going into the fuse box was loose. So I need to secure that and see if maybe that was our major problem. And then I need to get underneath and fix the dipstick tube. When we're putting the oil pan in, it was in the way, so we had to pull it out. Put the oil pan in. Now it won't go back in all the way. So I might have to make a modification on that. And I need to double check my connections on the starter, because we know we're getting power to the starter. It's just not doing anything from there. What else? I don't know. I think it's a good place to start. Okay, we reattached the harness. I hope you can see me. I went up underneath and realized on the starter, I left one wire undone. It's now connected. My fan's rubbing on my housing and I can't figure out how to adjust it right now, but that can just self-clear. I connected the battery and I have a light inside that came on. It's the one for the shift selection light, and it shouldn't be on because none of the other lights are on, but at least it tells me it's getting power. So let's try starting this sucker and see what happens. Not a damn thing. Damn it. There we go again. All right, I'm not sure where I left off. It's been a day or two. I came out and piddled yesterday, but it was cold and I just wasn't feeling it. I got the dipstick tube in and secured. One of the issues I ran into after I had some help the other day, somebody thought it would be funny to switch the leads on my multimeter. Thanks, Bob. So I spent several hours trying to figure out why I wasn't getting power to anything. Well, it's because the leads were switched on my multimeter. I was getting power to everything. The only problem is the ignition from the key does not translate to the starter. And I've also got a grounding issue because my park lights come on along with my shift indicator light. But then when I turn on the headlights, they get brighter. So I've got a ground issue somewhere. I'm hoping that's not my problem with starting, because I really don't feel like chasing it right now. I did get power to the distributor. So what we are going to do is I'm going to flip the key to the start position, and then I'm going to manually try and start it. Is that a good idea? Don't know. Is it a bad idea if it doesn't work? But we'll try something and see. So let's flip the key. Oh, let's make sure she's plugged in first. Well, that wasn't good. Now my multimeter probably won't work. You hear my dogs? All right, there we go. Let me just check the battery. All right, battery is connected, which is probably a stupid idea because it's probably dead now. All right, we go to the start. All right, obviously we don't get anything, but my park lights are not working now, which means the battery is probably dead. I was going to come back out here and work yesterday, and I forgot to. What can I say? Can I get to this? Yes, I can. Probably shouldn't have used my good screwdriver. Well, now the tip's ruined, so what difference does it make, right? All right, from underneath, using a screwdriver, I did get it to turn over, but it was getting too sparky down there for me, so I didn't want to do that. I'm going to try and find my old remote starter and see if I can't fix it. All right, I got my old one. I'm not sure how well y'all can see this, but here, took it apart. This is the trigger. And if you look on the back of the trigger, you see where it melted the plastic. Okay? I'm gonna try and take it apart and see what I can do with it. I was able to get inside and put it back together. It is melted in there, but we got a little bit of movement. So we'll see what happens. One part's gonna be seeing if I can get it to fit back in here, because all I had was duct tape. But duct tape fixes everything, right? Right. It's through there, comes out somewhere. Sounds like a damn mailman. It's too early in the morning for the mailman. That song is stuck in my head now, The Dumb Ways to Die. I just saw it on a video. Like someone else's video I was watching, they were doing something dumb, not me. Is there a hole there? This, and voila! We have a fat thing. Let's see if we can squeeze it together. Oh, oh, oh. Now does the button work? It appears to. Does it go in enough to work? All right. If I remember correctly, of course it could be why it melted. I might have hooked it up wrong last time. But one part to the battery, one part to the solenoid. Thank you. So my battery's in the back seat, so I'm gonna connect it to the cable here. And then to the solenoid. That's not it. Unless my thing is making a connection in here already. All right, let's do this. I will have to go and get my jumper cables. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna connect this to the solenoid. Okay, that's on the solenoid. You know the whole reason it wouldn't work? The car was in drive. It's in park now, now it turns over. Wanna see? How about them apples? All right, I've got gas in the tank, but I haven't primed it, so let me go get some gas and pour it down the tube. When I reconnected the ground for the dipstick, that was the ground from the body to the engine. I wonder if that's what took care of my little grounding issue. It's going somewhere. All right. I can see the filter from here. Can y'all? Let me get you a better view of this. All right, if you look right there, what we'll do is I'll keep you right here until it starts, okay? Hopefully it starts. Here we go. That sounds like she's way out of time. All right, we're getting fuel. There's a lot of sediment in that fuel too. I see it. See it floating? Does it need that much more? I don't know how much more I can give her. Unless I'm just seriously off on my timing. That seems to be quite a bit. That doesn't sound right. All right, guys, sorry, my phone was full. So I don't know how much you caught of that. We didn't start it, so you didn't miss that part. I don't know if you missed the part where I got shocked. That's, my finger still hurts. Now we're flooding over here. And this has already collected a bunch of sediment. I cleaned that tank out, but I didn't clean out the lines. So that's my fault. You know what? I always see them do this on TV. Let's get that choke open. It is a cold day. It's real cold today, actually. We gotta hurry and get this thing so we can get it set up. Easy does her. All right, sorry guys. I started it and forgot to film it, and it sounds like shit, okay? You have to keep it full throttle to get it to start, half throttle just to get it to chokingly run. I did just notice I have vacuum leaks. I forgot to plug those two, so I'll go ahead and plug them, and then we'll try this again. Yeah. I don't know what else to do right now. I mean, we videoed me putting the timing in. I think I did it correctly. Unless I was 180 out. But it's not backfiring, it's just barely starting. Which could be a clogged fuel issue? No. I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some caps real quick and we'll cap off the vacuum leaks. I keep forgetting to turn this damn thing on. I tried starting it and it would barely start. I'm curious as to whether or not we got a fuel issue, fuel flow issue. Take a look real quick. Oh, wrong way. You know, I was concerned about this before. Don't need having fuel all over this thing if I'm gonna try and start it. Well, too late. Isn't there a filter in there? What in the hell is that? It's got a filter, but it's like only on half of it. Oh, I see, because I think it, whatever that is crushed. This went in too far, I bet. I am confused. Not familiar with how this works. You know what? I know what I need to do. You have the area in which the fuel comes up. You have this little channel. This has a channel on both sides. I wonder if it's not lining up and we're not getting enough fuel. Find out. I'm guessing that's how it would work, because it seems to me if it wasn't like that, this thing would be choked off completely with no fuel. Look at that. They don't line up. Come on. You just got it off of there. Now they line up. Let's see if that was the issue. What did I do with the screwdriver? I was just using it to beat that, and now I need it. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Please work. I'm not touching the throttle just to make sure that was it. Never be that easy, would it? I don't see any fuel pumping. And I believe my battery just died. I went from that to absolutely nothing. What just happened? It's showing I still have power. Yep, battery just died, guys. All right, I got it to run, but y'all didn't get to see it. You saw it stumbling over, and it's still doing that. I thought it was a fuel issue. I still think it's a fuel issue. I rebuilt that carburetor. It was what came on this car, and I think I'm gonna go back through my videos and look at the video where I rebuilt it and see if I can see anything that I may or may not have done. Or I just need to go get another carburetor. But I don't want to do that right now. I want to try and get it going with what I've got. And as fast as I move, which is slow, I don't know if I'm going to have time to get that done before I have to put this video up tonight. So I will attempt it later. I got to charge the battery right now. The battery's dead. I will try it again. I will video it, I hope, if I remember, and show you guys, okay? I don't want to leave you hanging. It does start, I promise you. Just really hard to start. And I can't even get it up to RPMs yet to break in the cam. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is Whatever Garage. Out. Maybe. All right, we're back to square one. Nothing's changed. The battery's fully charged. Well, that's changed. but the car still won't start. It does nothing. So, everything's still plugged in. Just double checking. Alright. Let me see if I can just get the bump. Anything? Alright, we got nothing. Alright guys, I'm sorry to say, but we're gonna end this one on a failure. It won't even do anything now. It won't turn over from the key switch. I do my test light on the fuse box and I've got no power at all. But yet I've got a light on one of the gauges. One of the turn signal lights is constantly on. I think that's still a ground issue. We just went completely dead in the water. And I'm at a loss. And I'm out of time. So we're gonna have to make another part. I'll have to figure out what the heck is going on. Yesterday we had power. This morning we had power. Now we have no power. Anyway, that's Whatever Garage. Out.